Live from the bog of eternal stench, it's the Geek Show.
Smell bad!
Oh, there, Gareth, don't put me in the bog of eternal stench.
Rock's friends!
What are you doing watching this show? You should be at Predator Badlands right now. Well, Rebecca will tell you that later when she reviews it. Let's start the show. All right. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
What up?
The Bog of Eternal Stench, Tony.
It's popped into my head. It's
There it
one of
is.
those things that was my favorite thing of my childhood because every step they took was a fart noise in that movie. You remember that? And I must have wore out that section of VHS tape laughing so hard and rewinding.
What show is
That
this?
explains much.
Labyrinth. Man,
Labyrinth.
Labyrinth.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
He is live from the Bog of Eternal Stench. He's Quad T, Too Tall Tony.
You know,
The bog of eternal stench.
I bring the bog wherever I go.
He's bringing the bog.
They have creams for that.
I bring the bog.
They have creams for that. Rob, hi.
Good morning, good afternoon,
Brutal.
good evening, everybody.
Rob is here. Lee is here. Hello, Lee.
Hi, sweetie. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine, darling. Thank you.
Did you have a good breakfast?
I did, actually, yeah.
What'd you have
Oh,
for
that's
breakfast?
good.
It was eggy in a basket, you know? Like,
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. So you call it egg in a basket. We call it egg in a hole.
oh, really?
Yeah.
I just took it from V for Vendetta.
We always called it, yeah. Why is that suddenly having a huge resurgence?
Who could say?
know.
Who could say?
She calls it eggy in the hole. She's in the Badlands now. She's Rebecca Frost.
Yeah, I only want to talk about 3 things. Predator Badlands, Frankenstein, and Pluribus.
Okay, we will. We'll get to that coming up.
Hey,
All right,
don't forget
let's-
our host.
Oh, hi.
He's dressed and ready to go bowling.
I am.
Yeah,
Got my
yes.
bowling shirt on.
He's
Thank
as
What does your
legally
shirt say
acquired
on
as...
the
What
I
does it
can't
say?
read what it says under
Art.
your core.
Oh, art.
See, it's
You got your bowling shirt that says art.
little bowling pins.
Yeah.
And on the back it says Medina Sod. Yes,
Like a
it's
cold
that
Medina
shirt.
sod.
Yep.
So like we all know obviously what it's referencing, but maybe if there's some people in the chat who don't know.
Maybe if I don't know, just for
youngsters.
example, what could we be talking
This is
about?
this is the dude's bowling shirt.
Oh.
Okay, yeah,
His says
I
art
knew
on it?
that.
Yeah.
I knew that.
When he goes rolling, this is what he wears.
Don't remember that.
I'm just going to interject really quick. Gutter Puddle, I'm not sure what Carrie's bowling average is, but the day he beat his dad was one of the happiest days of his life.
I finally beat him just like a few years before he died, so that's what I chalk it up to. That was
That's
the
what
only way I
killed
could
him,
beat
yeah.
him. He was weak, you know.
He's lost a step or two in his old age.
Did he ever take down that can of beer, Carrie?
Out of the fridge, the threat beer.
The threat beer.
Threat.
He always had a can of beer in the fridge, just in case, and it was the threat beer, and it was "Woman, don't make me," you know.
Get that beer. Yeah.
But I'll tell you, when I did beat Dad at bowling, we were out at the alley, and you have to realize I was raised in a bowling alley. Both my parents were bowlers, and so they would just take me. But we were out bowling the day that I beat him. I said, "Dad, let me get you a pitcher of beer. Come on." And he goes, "Okay, get me a Bud Light. I'll have a Bud Light." And I went up to the counter and I said, I can't do that to Dad. I can't give Dad a Bud Light. I get him something good, some good beer. So I got a craft beer, you know, and took it to the area where we were bowling, and he sipping and he pulling faces. He just liked shitty beer. He just liked.
Yep.
Some people
can't save
just
some
like
people, I
that
mean.
shitty beer. Yeah.
He just liked shitty beer.
Some
If
people,
I ever brought my grandfather anything other than a Coors Light, he looked at me like I had joined the Red Army.
Exactly.
I think
Yeah.
all beer smells disgusting, regardless
is.
of its origin.
No, there's some beers that are very good.
I miss it.
A good raspberry wheat.
I miss it so
Alambic.
much.
Try Alambic.
I grew hops in my backyard just so I could smell hops because I can't drink it anymore. I made a hops tea. Not the same.
I'll stick to my dew.
My grandfather made me not like beer the entire rest of my life. because we were out cutting up potatoes to plant them, and it was very hot, and he had his legendary
Hot beer.
Olympia,
Ooh.
can of Olympia, and I said, Grandpa, could I have a sip of your soda? I didn't know. I was 4 or 5, and he chuckles and he goes, yeah, here you go. And I was expecting a Sprite or something, and so I, oh my God. And anytime I have beer, I get that sense memory. So I can't have beer. I just can't.
I thought he
Missing out on
Walton's
the
would.
lovely joys of things like blackened pumpkin.
I know.
Well, yeah, it's fine.
Although when Squatters opened, the Peter, who was the head guy there, I told him that story, and he said, I think we can do something. Bring this young man a shandy, would you please? Bring him a shandy. And I said, what's this?
Sandwich.
And he goes, this is what we give children in England. This is what, and it's beer and lemonade.
That sounds like a good way to ruin lemonade, is what that sounds like.
They're really refreshing.
It was actually
Did you
not
try
bad.
the Radio from Hell beer?
I did, and it was pretty
it's
good.
good, yeah.
Yeah, it was a good beer. Anyway,
I got the Miramoto Stout with the Mike Mignola Hellboy label.
oh nice.
Yeah, it tasted like Hellboy.
All right,
As opposed to this protein coffee.
ooh,
30 grams of protein and coffee.
Joy burst. Interesting.
Yeah.
it, it bursts your joy.
It will. You'll know, because I'll be crying.
All right, enough beer
No, that's
talk. Let's-
caffeine-free and sugar-free Coke, Carrie.
Is that what that is?
Sadness in a can. Yeah.
Oh,
You mean the thing I have stocked in my fridge right now?
Why would you bother?
You have
I have-
caffeine-free Diet Coke?
No, not Diet
I have
Coke.
caffeine. I have caffeine-free zero sugar Coke.
Oh.
That.
See, it's the
That
caffeine-free
still
part,
sounds
though.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
Sadness in a
literally.
can.
I have ADHD. It literally makes no difference.
That's true. That's true. All right. Let's get on with the news here. We got a couple of a couple of things for you to watch. First of all, the new Five Nights at Freddy's 2 trailer.
Can we do
So it's
maybe
10
one
nights at
night?
Freddy's.
One night at Freddy's.
So
Five
does
nights
this,
sounds
Has
like a
to be
bit
5.
much.
does this mean that there are 3 more movies, or does this mean that this movie takes place over 5 nights?
The original was supposed to be over 5 nights.
Okay. All right.
The premise was like that you had to be in the Chuck E. Cheese analog over 5 nights.
But this is based on the game.
And kids love it.
The first
Yeah.
movie was actually pretty good. I enjoyed it.
I was surprised. At
The first movie, it opened both on Peacock and in theaters, and it made an insane amount of money in theaters.
Because people were like, yes, I'm going to take you to this R-rated horror movie, child.
You already play the game.
But
Yeah.
Five Nights at Freddy 2, it says here, it draws more inspiration from the second and third games, according to the trailer. The more gnarled, tarnished looks of the animatronics, Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. And there's also Shadow Freddy is in there.
Was that like a worse version of a terrible thing?
I guess so.
Are you guys familiar? Do you guys know just how much lore exists
Oh.
in this universe?
I didn't until the first movie, and then I started to
many-
investigate it, and wow, it's
How
amazing.
many games have they made?
Well, it's not just games. There's book series.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's all about this haunted Chuck E. Cheese,
You see,
essentially.
my
Did it-
question is, like with most horror movies, why do they just burn the place down at the end? Like, oh, that happened? Never again.
Well, there's
Exactly.
it was a chain. There's many of them across the
It's a
country.
franchise.
There's your series of
Franchise.
movies then. It's like, you go from just one to another. Ah, so this is
burn it
another
down.
one?
Torch it.
You know, Tony, they couldn't even burn down Jerusalem's lot. And look what happened there.
That's true.
Fair point.
Let's see. The first film in the box office blew past its estimated $50 million take, earning nearly $80 million that October.
It sure did
And-
blow.
And worldwide $300 million.
Wow.
Became the
Did make
most
a lot of
watched
money.
film on Peacock. So there you go. Anyway, December 5th is when that opens.
Another
Oh.
thing is the kids particularly really love Josh Hutcherson.
Okay. See, I was gonna say I'm ever since what was that series he was in that was so freaking funny? The science fiction time travel-y one.
Oh, yeah, Future Man.
Ever since Future Man, I've been a Hutcherson stan.
Oh.
That show is
Oh.
so funny.
Guys, sorry, I have to do something really quick. Rick, no, I mean Jerusalem's lot. That's the actual name of the town. They just shortened it to Salem's lot.
Okay.
Boom. Roasted.
God.
Just like Salem's Lot.
Sorry, I started taking vitamin B12 last week, and my brain fog is clearing up, but I can't say flog.
Your brain flog?
I love
my
brain flog.
Brain has been flogged. Yes.
Doesn't mean my mouth works.
It's his new brand. It's his new band, Flogging Brainy.
That's right.
Whoa, whoa. Why are we bring Spurs into this now?
Another thing for you to watch. You can watch the first 5 minutes of Stranger Things Season 5 on YouTube.
And if it's anything like season 4, you'll be like, wow, that could have been 2 minutes shorter.
But just release the show. Why don't tease me? Just put the show out already.
They will eventually,
I mean,
someday.
As far as marketing goes, this is kind of smart because it's clickbait for the fans.
Hey, does anybody else find it weird that Nancy looks older than her mom now?
The
The kid with the chainsaw.
yeah.
Joe Keery.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I couldn't remember his
Or
name.
or to Joe if you like music.
I call him Mr.
Yeah.
Big Hair.
Oh, okay, going almost with what Tony's going. Like, if you point his hair on the ends, young Wolverine.
Oh, there we
Uh,
go.
Sure.
I had that hairdo in 1986.
I'm sure.
I
had
did.
hair in
I'll
You did.
find pictures.
Yeah. Let's see. But in the first 5 minutes, you see a de-aged Will Byers.
God.
Noah Schnapp.
They're like,
De-aging-
oh,
we're
or
de-aging
as
20-year-olds now.
we call him bowl cut.
Yeah.
De-aged. Good God.
Being terrorized by the Demogorgon. The
Yep.
Demogorgon interrupts Will. It was weird. He's in the Upside Down, and he's in a tent, and he's curled up in a ball, and he's crying, and he's singing The Clash, "Should I Stay or Should I Go?"
Yeah.
And then
If you
the
have to
Demogorgon, the Demogorgon shows up, chases him. He catches him after climbing a tree and falling out of it and knocking himself out. And then the villain Vecna shows up, wraps Will in these fleshy vines, and monologues about finally being able to begin some far-reaching plan of his. And one of the vines goes into Will's mouth
Ugh.
and starts pumping some sort of fluid into it.
Hey, I don't like this.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say, when did this become hentai?
I know, right?
It's called Stranger Things. What did you expect?
Anyway, so Volume 1 releases on November 26th, followed by Volume 2 on Christmas, and the finale on New Year's Eve in theaters and on Netflix.
I'll tell you-
Any day now.
I'll give you two words for why I'm excited about season 5, and those two words are Frank Darabont.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
He's come
Is
out
he
of
direct-
come out
is he
of
directing some of
retirement.
them?
He's come out of
Really? He
retirement
did.
to direct 2 episodes.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
that's good.
This is the guy. Like, I
Oh, Darabont
whether you
stuff is fantastic.
whether you like all of Evil Dead, Walking Dead, or not, that first season is some of the
Amazing.
best television ever made.
Shawshank Redemption,
Yeah.
The fall,
Another
the
one.
mist.
The Mist.
Yeah.
Did he do the Green Mile as well?
I
Or
think
was
he
that a
did.
All
different person.
All I know is Stephen King watched The Mist and said, "Damn, son, calm down."
While we're on the Stranger Things situation, of course, an animated series need to be made, right?
Well, they had to make
Because then the
Wait a
kids
minute,
can
wait a
stay the
minute, wait a minute.
same.
That way you don't have to de-age.
Well,
Yeah.
it's the thing is, I think they've recast the voices, but it's called Stranger Things: Tales from '85. It will debut in 2026. Animated series. The voice cast, yeah, it's a different voice cast. Brooklyn Davy Norstedt as 11.
Yeah, Millie Bobby Brown is done with this.
Yeah, yeah,
she's got her fashion line to think about.
exactly. And the Flat Earth.
And her new baby with
And
John
her-
Bon Jovi.
And her farm sanctuary, I'll say something positive. Her farm
Okay.
sanctuary sounds really nice because she's always rescuing little animals.
But anyway, so it'll be, Matt Duffer said the idea was to evoke a feeling of an 80s cartoon.
12 frames of animation per second.
Is that
take
what they're
place-
trying to evoke?
The series
wonder it's
takes place.
scary.
It takes place between season 2 and 3, apparently. So there you go. All right.
Okay.
Before we get to the most important story that Rebecca has feelings about, let's do a little housekeeping first of all. GeekShowGotThisCovered.com. That's our Patreon. You can go there and support the show. Very affordable. You get the Space Show early. You get the after party, which is just us continuing this show after we get done with this one here,
but far less organized.
but far less organized.
Believe it.
So support the show that way. They're, if you would. GeekShowGotThisCovered.com, and also our merchandise is available. Geekshow.store is available as well. I like those shirts. They're very, very good.
Did you get the shop update? The new latest update on the Fashion Doll tee is actually that'll be the last shirt that'll ever be available in the store. It is no longer. Every other shirt will be completely gone and out in this. So buy all the other shirts first, and then
The Earth will die a heat death.
I was going to say that. He did the universe.
Yeah.
And
it'll be quick
fashion
because
doll shirt. Right
it's
there.
flat, and as we know, it's easier to burn a flat surface than it is a round surface.
The Earth will die a heat death, and there will still be fashion doll tees on the Geekshow.store and Eternals Pez dispensers at the Taylorsville Hormons.
Yep.
Well, the Sugar House
Powerful.
Michael and the Sugar House Michaels.
I got them at the Macy's over here by my house. All right.
If anybody ever tells me the only way to destroy the legion of undead that pop up next week is with Eternals Pez dispensers,
So now
we're set.
there are two things. Rebecca wanted to see my ball.
I do want to see.
So here we go. This is my bowling
Whoa,
bag
whoa,
here.
that. Okay.
We're gonna get demonetized.
Okay. I like that bowling ball bag, Carrie.
That's a
sweet.
good bag.
It's a
Very
good bag.
nice.
And then you got the ball.
Carrie, I like that your hat matches your shirt.
Oh, I put some thought
He's a
into it.
dapper
My watch,
gentleman, Rebecca.
my watch, and my shoes also match. All right.
Damn, Carrie, we gotta start up a bowling league.
Oops.
That's Rob.
Ah,
I got it. There we go. Got it.
Whoa.
Okay. Very nice.
And he's doing
Spider butt.
that Spider Woman pose.
yeah,
He is kind of, yeah.
Spider butt.
Spider butt.
Whoa.
Okay, your bowling ball is better than mine.
Yeah, mine's just space.
I mean,
I was Go ahead.
I've got two. I've got a blue one and a red one. But my red one is an NC Wolfpack bowling ball, so I do have a logoed ball.
Okay, so we got three of us ready to go. Tony, Lee, we going?
I'll buy
we
a
going?
bowling
Let's
ball.
go.
I don't care.
I'm eternally forbidden to lift anything more than how much does a bowling ball weigh?
How much you want it to
hold
weigh?
that-
How much?
Wait,
is
hold
that?
that up.
No.
Gary.
Jeez Louise.
Golly.
Everything else is just a cum rag.
So yeah, I can't lift more than 25 pounds. So if it's less than
Oh, no, you're
25, I
good.
can
Oh,
do it.
this is
Yeah.
My
easy.
ball's
Yeah.
only
Balls are
10
like
pounds.
12 pounds.
I mean,
You're
mine,
good.
Wow.
mine
Yeah.
is 14 and 16.
Yeah, this one's 14. But the
Yeah,
thing
mine's
is, though,
only 10.
I got this ball, and I want to raise a glass while we're talking about this. I got this ball when we started up a Marvel bowling league because it was just for kids, but us grown-ups wanted the ball too. There was a Spider-Man and a Hulk ball, and
Yeah, I
so
want that.
Shannon went down to Bonwood Bowl and talked them into it and said, well, we're doing the Marvel League on Saturday mornings. I don't know if we should have you around these kids, with you swearing and everything. Maybe we could do it in the evening, and so they made arrangements to do it, and we got the ball. And on our league was also Nettie, who's a regular at Bert's Tiki Lounge, who worked the door and who had her very own bar stool there with a seatbelt on it because she would get really drunk and fall off.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Planning ahead. I respect
Yeah,
that.
I got to raise a glass. Nettie left us last week. So I'm
no.
really sorry to hear that. Did you know that, Lee?
No, she's a sweetheart. But I'm it's been brought to my attention that I'm impossible to get a hold of because I don't exist
That is true.
in the world of the internet. So
But anyway, here's the big story for Rebecca right here. Because I know what an important movie this is to her.
well, I
Hey,
do
not
have to
just
give
for
Rebecca
me. Not just
we have-
for me. A whole
we have to-
generation.
we have to give Rebecca 100 points for referencing Milo Manara just a minute ago. So thank you.
okay.
Yeah, I definitely did that.
The Spider-Man pose that you
Oh, yeah,
referenced
yeah,
was
yeah.
that was a Spanish artist Milo Manara who was always
Who did the Spider-Woman?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Brendan Fraser, Rachel Weisz, back for The Mummy. How do we
not-
feel about this?
Great.
Great.
Are we sure?
Yeah.
I really hope. Here's my hope: is I really hope that Brendan Fraser does not feel pressured to get into shape for this.
I was going to say, I hope he gets fat.
I hope it's his character from The Whale.
Exactly. Like, just get
or
the
if he does-
prosthetics back from the whale.
If he does, I hope he does it because that's what he wanted to do, but not
Yeah.
because that's what he was told
Yeah,
to do.
like I said, I hope he doesn't feel pressured. If he wants to do it of his own free will and accord, awesome. But he hurt his back when he was making these movies, and so like the stunts were really, really hard on him.
That's why he was in a go-kart in the G.I. Joe movie.
That's right.
Well,
let's
the
see.
thing is, though, it would be nice to have him not even passing the torch to his son, but just, being there, kind of like a Henry Jones Sr.
Yeah.
to I can't remember their son's name.
It was
Richard?
Mutt. It was Mutt.
Well, but
No, stop it.
they're
knock it off.
disregarding the third one.
Yeah.
That's fine.
well, they'd have to bring Rachel Weisz back.
That's totally fine.
They said they said it's The Mummy from 1999, 2001. The Mummy Returns, and then Rachel Weisz left the franchise, and so they're going to ignore Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, the third film.
Yeah,
It's
that's
all a
fine.
dream.
I
These
hope.
movies. Oh, go ahead, Rebecca. I'm sorry.
I just hope David Cornsweet is their son. Wouldn't that be nice?
That
would
would
be
be,
nice.
wouldn't it? Anyway, well, I'm
Hey,
glad
these-
you're.
I look back on these movies the same way as I look back at the stuff that was made when I was a kid. Like, there was a lot of stuff, and I enjoyed the hell out of these, but my kids were the perfect age to watch these with. So, but I think about all the stuff that I watched in the 70s that, whether it holds up or not, I loved them. So,
These hold up.
Don't
I
get
would
her
agree.
started.
whether they
Do
do
not
or-
get me started.
I just watched them recently, and we had a blast with them. It's unfortunately in the infancy of CGI. That's the only problem with these movies.
It's fine. It's just don't even look direct. Don't look at The Rock directly.
Yeah, I won't.
Well, you don't do that in general. I mean, come
in
on.
general. Yeah,
Yeah. Do you want scarab beetles? That's how you get scarab beetles.
exactly. So I had good news for Rebecca. I got bad news for Rob and Tony.
Ah,
What?
suck it.
What?
Wow,
I'm not
thanks,
a
Lee.
hater.
No, I mean they're not canceling this series, but they're delaying it
Oh.
Because-
the delay's okay. I'm
because
all right with
James
the
Gunn
delay.
wants you to see Supergirl first
Wait, how much of a delay are we
Oh.
talking now?
10
after
years.
Supergirl.
Which is next July.
Yeah, okay. I'm still. That's okay. That's okay.
Did we have Did we have?
sad, but okay with it?
Did we have a release date for this?
Yeah,
No.
it was. I thought we did. I thought it was
I
going
don't
to
think
be
we
in
had a hard date.
few months, but anyway.
I thought,
Yeah.
I thought it was within the next few months too, but
I know Supergirl is pretty much ready to go. I mean, from what I hear. But anyway,
Well, then, if they're delaying Lanterns for Supergirl, there are two things I better see in Lanterns: Dexstar and Atrocitus, and Crypto chasing Dexstar. Three things.
that would be good.
Four things. I'm sorry. No.
Chip. All right.
Four things.
The list keeps growing.
I mean,
let's see.
but Tony, you can't not.
Look at
Oh
you.
yeah. Well, no, I want to see Chip as well. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
And I want Chip to be the squirrel that Superman saved in the 225.
Yes.
But Chip's not an Earth squirrel. He's from a different
Yes,
planet.
I know that, but he could have just been vacationing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do you
It
want
is-
to
Well, okay, well,
anger
if
the
we-
internet?
If we had a vacationing squirrel on Earth, why didn't it move immediately out of the kaiju's way?
He's just a squirrel. He's not a super squirrel.
He could travel
without his
between
ring.
planets. I would think he would have the wherewithal to evade a kaiju.
Maybe,
Nah.
maybe like Hal Jordan, he doesn't wear his ring when he's,
Which
Maybe he has a
Stuff.
death wish.
I take
Maybe-
serious issue with that aspect of Hal Jordan's character.
Maybe he was one of four Skrull soldiers that came to Earth to get intel, and Reed Richards turned them all into squirrels instead of cows.
that's the wrong universe.
Oh,
Lee.
okay, I'll buy that.
Fight me.
I will say this: the guy playing Jon Stewart is also on this soap opera that I watch called The Morning Show, and he's
Yeah. Yeah.
he's
Oh, he
smoldering.
is?
He
Ooh.
smolders.
He doesn't
yes.
know how to
Have you
not.
not seen
Rebel
Rebel
Ridge. Rebel,
Rebel
Ridge.
Ridge.
Rebel Ridge. Yeah.
Yeah, these two kiss in this show a lot. Yeah.
Anyway, and more good news for Rebecca.
Oh wait,
Wow.
was there any mention in that of Mogo? Is Mogo gonna be there?
The only thing I had was it's delayed till after Supergirl.
Okay,
That's all I
need
had.
Mogo.
Do you need Mogo? Do you really need Mogo?
I need Mogo.
So more
what if
good,
Mogo was
more
like
good news
season
for
2?
Rebecca.
Okay.
That is, Star Trek 4 seems to be dead again.
Oh no, how terrible.
Hey, Carrie's sad though.
I am sad. I
Yeah.
enjoyed these. This is my cast as far as
I
I'm
liked
concerned.
one and a half of them.
I like
Let's
two
see.
of 'em.
Even
The,
pictures of J.J. Abram has lens flare. Look at the back on those.
That's just astigmatism.
No, they just
Hey.
they just told him he had a chance to ruin Star Wars.
That's his. Yeah, that's his glasses.
But this not 7, just 9.
Yeah. The new head of Paramount, David Ellison, said the hope is to have a fresh Star Trek movie through the studio, although the studio has moved on from the idea of bringing back Chris Pine, Zachary Quinto, and the rest of the ensemble from the J.J. Abrams
Oh, we've got a
reboot.
cat cameo.
Hi, Kitty.
What a cutie.
This is different from the reports that just a few months back claimed that a fourth trip with Pine and the crew was going to happen. But of course, you get a new owner in there, and he's got his own ideas. But yeah, it's. I think it's just because this cast, because they're all like really famous.
Hard
now,
to get all in the same
They've
room.
got to
let
be
alone
expensive.
Yeah, especially
make a
Anton.
movie.
Yeah.
And
I'm
yet-
sorry,
but-
that was too soon. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I felt gross saying it.
I appreciated it, Rebecca. I did.
Oh no, we had that. We were watching Fright Night a couple weeks ago, and a character drove by in a Jeep, and I was like, "Yeah, don't look out."
God.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, it looks like that's. So
But
what's going to
Quinto-
happen? We don't know.
But Quinto will like make time for Invincible. He'd make time for Star Trek.
Quinto's got that
almost.
that new medical show that he's doing where he's like
Brilliant
a
minds.
psychic or something.
It looks awful. It really
Yeah.
does. Anyway, but the Muppets are coming back. We told
I'm
you
so
about
excited for this.
we told you about the TV show that Seth Rogen's doing, but Jennifer Lawrence has revealed that she is working with Emma Stone and Cole Escola, who was brilliant on At Home with Amy Sedaris.
Cole Escola, watch their Tony Award acceptance speech. It's very good because Cole did Oh Mary, which I am dying to see so bad. But yeah, watch their Tony Award acceptance speech. It's very good.
So they're all working together to do a Miss Piggy-centric Muppet movie.
Good.
Miss Piggy
they all?
will be the lead. So there you go.
There was a I saw this on TikTok, and because it was a clip of the Jennifer Lawrence interview, and Disney commented, "OMG, we love this," and all the sub replies were like, "Then why did you get rid of it?"
It's funny because Disney, I don't get it. They don't know what to do with the Muppets until a celebrity comes to them and says, "Here's what you do with the Muppets." You know?
It's a money printing press.
Exactly. Anyway, so there you go.
I think these three can pull off a phenomenal Miss Piggy movie, and especially being that Jennifer Lawrence was like, "What if Miss Piggy got canceled?" That's the premise of the movie. And yeah,
I like
Cole
it.
Escola is fantastic too. They can do, as far as I know, no wrong at this
Oh,
point.
they-
Well, and Emma Stone, she Queen Weird. Like
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
not afraid to be weird.
No,
So is she the new Sarah Polley then?
I mean,
Well,
I'd
she's
put
the new Emma Stone.
her weird level of movies I'd put in the same kind of categories like Daniel Radcliffe. They
One of
both
her-
just do like bizarre indie movies that usually turn out pretty great.
Her favorite Saturday Night Live writer to collaborate with was Julio Torres. And if you've watched any of Julio Torres's stuff, like Los Spookies, very specific. The sketches that he wrote were the one where she is a background actress on a porn set. And the Wells for Boys sketch, like that's that specific type
Wow.
of vibe. Yeah.
very.
and Cole Escola will also be joining One Piece season 3 as an assassin.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Cole is hilarious on At Home with Amy Sedaris if you ever get a chance to watch that. Very funny. Okay. You're never going to guess what Sony's biggest streaming film of 2024 was. Well,
No
he will
way.
Whoops.
because there's the picture right
It
there.
Her
was
web
Madam
connects
Web?
them all.
Madam Web was a hit. I
You know what? Yeah.
I don't get it. It bombed
We're
at the
all-
box office.
We're all watching it ironically.
I think that's what's going on.
Sure.
Yeah.
So does this mean that I have to now watch it?
I think I'm gonna watch.
have
Well,
you
let's
not
watch it
seen
and report back next week, Rob.
I
I haven't
think-
seen it either.
This
Come
was
on,
on
man.
the
Come on.
This was on the list of no, honey, we're not going to. We have Madam Web at home, and so everybody waited until it got home, and then
Yeah.
they're like, let's put our idiots in front of the TV so they can watch the Madam Web.
Yeah. It'll be like that Bruce Springsteen movie, the same.
I'm begging you guys to watch it.
I did.
Well, not you, Carrie.
The
Rob
Bruce
and
Springsteen
Tony.
movie, or
No, Madam Web.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll watch the Springsteen movie.
Yeah.
You know what? There's a funny thing about having a couple near-death experiences. All of a sudden, your desire to watch trash becomes very determinate. You're like, I really, really want to watch this trash, but I don't want to watch this trash.
Okay, so Bloomberg said that this movie was the most streamed movie on Netflix last year from Sony. It beat Sony's biggest box office hit, Venom: The Last Dance, and it ends with Us. It beat those. And each of those films grossed around 145 million domestically. Madam Web was like 44 million. And it has a 10
back with those streaming dollars. That's for sure.
Yeah, so now Sony, I think this is what they're going to continue to do, is make bad Marvel movies. And
No, Sony is wildly underestimating how incredibly brilliant Gen Z and millennial kids are, because what they're doing is they're fucking with Sony. And they're making them think they've got hits on their hands when they don't. So they'll continue dumping a bunch of money into this stuff.
I don't know if you remember, they put Morbius back in theaters because we were all like, "Oh, we were all busy that weekend. Can you just release it again?"
Yeah, one and a half generations of people said, "Oh, we're going to meme you into the ground," and they're like, "Oh, well, here, let's put more money at it."
Any press is good press.
And
Yeah.
Sony's,
Or are they
Sony's
doing it so that Sony goes, you know what, we don't want these licenses anymore. Here, Marvel, take them back.
I don't know. Sony's
not
fifth
gonna
best
happen.
streaming of the year was Kraven the Hunter.
You know what? Not a horrible movie.
I
I
forgot
didn't-
that came out.
I agree with you, Rebecca. It wasn't horrible, was not great. He was good. He was good as Kraven, actually.
Yeah, when his shirt was off 2 times. Not enough.
Not enough. Okay, I was gonna say that sounded like you wanted more. Yeah.
Anyways,
This is leading into Rebecca's campaign for Best Supporting Actor for Oscar Isaac's butt.
there we go.
It is shapely.
And I'm not sure how I feel about this. Gremlins 3.
If they
I
do-
mean, I
if they
knew
do
that it was
Jedi
gonna
mind
happen.
trick to Gremlins 2, sure.
Here's the thing, Rob. I read an article. I think it was in the Hollywood Reporter. Quentin Tarantino defends Gremlins 2.
He
He
also
sa-
defends the
Did he make
indiscriminate
it?
use of the N-word.
well,
I
but
was gonna say.
here's how-
There's a lot of weird things.
here's how he defends it. He said, "What I love about Gremlins 2 is that it's like a Mad Magazine parody of the first Gremlins movie. It's making fun of all of the tropes that were in the Gremlins movie."
That's a really
Yeah,
fancy
So like Evil
way.
Dead 2.
But here's the thing. It's only funny if that was their intention, and it was not.
It was not.
It's extra fun. It is extra funny though if it's not their intention.
I think in Tarantino's case, they lingered on a gremlin's foot for too long, and he's just doesn't want to
Did
say
you?
that.
Did you?
yeah.
So Maya Hawke was on Amy Poehler's podcast this week, and Amy Poehler asked her, if because Maya Hawke was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and Amy asked her if her mom, Uma Thurman, had any advice for working with Quentin Tarantino, and Maya Hawke, without missing a beat, goes, "Yeah, keep your shoes on."
So all these rumors apparently are true.
Oh yeah,
But anyway,
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
but
where
they're,
there's feet, there's Quentin.
they're bringing back Spielberg's going to produce, which it's easy for him. All he has to do is sit there,
Write a check,
write a check. Chris Columbus is returning, but this is David Zaslav saying, "We've got this thing on the shelf. Let's do it."
Oh God! God forbid we embrace some original content.
Exactly. Let's see. So the new Gremlins movie, they've already got a date, November 19, 2027.
No script though.
And it will be the first Gremlins movie in 37 years. So there you go,
Because that's what the
37.
children are clamoring for almost as much as the minds.
I guess.
The merch.
last
You
thing
aren't
Chris
thinking about the
Columbus-
merch.
The merch. Yeah,
That's all I think about is the merch.
that's right. Speaking of the merch, I heard of a lot of ooh and ah over this
Not from me.
past few days. Really?
From Lee, it was
we specifically heard it
boo
from
and
you.
bah.
Yeah.
Clocking in at
Okay, spot and trombone. I think I remember you specifically mentioning those
Oh,
two things.
I praised the minifigs. That ship is a turd.
Okay, all right. I'll back off.
3,600 pieces, scale
Look at that
replica
saucer.
of the Enterprise D.
It's like they hired the 15th worst Minecraft creator to make a ship.
Lee, why don't you get in there and do it?
I'm not a Lego guy. I'll make it out of tofu.
Then don't
the-
criticize it.
Rebecca, you're a movie critic. Where's your movie?
Hey, I've done some short films.
Yeah.
The saucer section detaches. There's a little tiny shuttle bay opening near the rear. It houses two little tiny minuscule shuttle pods. Once it's built, including its stand, the model will be about 10.5 inches tall, 23.5 inches long, and
pretty
18.5 inches wide.
It is huge, and I will be kind now because the caveat is that's just a terrible angle. From all the other angles I've seen of it, it looks pretty good. It also looks like a model you can't have and have cats.
No,
Exactly.
It's got to be on the higher shelf. You know, it reminds me a little. It reminds me a little bit of the Enterprise One from the show Enterprise, because that had armor instead of a shield, right? And it had this kind of low poly look on the disc.
Yep. It's also not being advertised very much, but that shuttle there, that little shuttle there, is a Black Friday special that if you order the main ship, you get the shuttle, and it comes with Rolaren.
I don't want to spend $400 on this.
That's the other
It is
thing.
$400, yeah.
But I do want it.
But that's Lego pricing. I mean,
Rebecca's going to
honestly.
put it together for me.
Yeah, Tony, if you'll buy it, I'll put it together.
Because I don't want to put it together. I got video games to play.
And if you buy it and Rebecca puts it together, I will say nice
it.
things about it.
So you
We can
get
put it in Lee's house.
you get a Jean-Luc Picard, you get a Data, you get Geordi, you get Will, Deanna Troi, Beverly Crusher, Worf, Guinan, Will Crusher in his jumper.
The
with
game's all
his
there.
with his tractor beam emitter.
They get little Starfleet kits like phasers, tricorders, pads, engineering kit, a portable
So-
tractor beam generator. Okay.
But for
I
only
found-
Yeah, what's the
600
science
more,
project from the Naked Time or the Naked Now, whichever one it was.
Naked time.
Here we go. I will sell this to Lee right now. Picard comes with a teacup.
it's the wrong teacup.
Oh my god.
It's not short
Boom.
and stout.
Got him.
Yeah,
Riker's got
I
a
mean,
trombone.
I'm barely giving Spot a pass because it's at least an orange cat.
Yeah, spot for Data, and Guinan has a green bottle. Maybe it's the Aldebaran whiskey. I don't know.
It's got to be.
But yeah. But then
No.
yeah, if
They
you
also
buy
for this one they also did a new mold for the Klingon
the
headset
headpiece.
for Worf.
oh look at
Yeah.
that yeah.
No, I think the minifigures are great, and again, it's just. And I actually read a couple reviews from people who got this. They're like, it's much cooler than this picture lets you think.
Okay.
So
Another thing that you can pick up for
What
Christmas.
I found a worse Lego though. Can I show you this?
Sure.
This stumbled into my feed, and I don't know about you guys, but I think this is hideous. Have you seen the Lego Darth Vader bust helmet?
Yes, it's terrible.
Yeah.
This is so ugly.
Well, it's only $80 too.
Yeah, but still, it came across my feed after the Star Trek one, and I was like, "Oh, this is worse.
Yeah.
What are they
For-
doing?"
for only $600 more than that Enterprise, you can get a Death Star that other people have complained about too.
That's true.
Ay, Dios mío.
Speaking of Star Wars merch, this one I don't have a price on it, but I imagine it's going to be expensive because it's from the Galactic Archive series, the Lothcat.
What is
Yeah.
going on here?
This will be
It's
available
truly horrific.
in Disney parks and online
Look
starting
that
on
he's
the
got a-
17th.
He's a little cross-eyed. He's a cute little
Why'd they
bastard.
give him chicken legs? Like,
Because
That's a loft cat, dude.
yeah.
So when he's down like that on the ground and you pet him, he will purr.
Yeah.
But if he's standing and you pet him, he will growl. at you.
Five Nights at Loftcat. That's all I'm saying.
Grrr.
I just
And
feel
the-
like those scary biscuits. That's what that makes me think of.
Scary biscuits. There
And
you
when
go.
they're on your when they're pumping on your shoulder, they're making scary biscuits.
That's right.
Exactly.
The sounds are activated just by playing with the toy. The sounds are from the shows from Ahsoka and Rebels, I believe. So there's that. But finally, well, no, is this the last one? Yeah, I got a couple more items for you. Remember Darth Vader's lightsaber went up for auction a while ago. They're now putting Boba Fett's carbine blaster up for auction. This is the one from The Empire Strikes Back, when they walk into the dining room and he walks out from behind a curtain, They're saying that it's going to go for about $900,000. I think it will go for more.
Really?
Wow. SNAP
why.
benefits can't be funded.
Well, here's the thing. I think that the person who's going to bid on this is some tech bro with more money than sense.
Sounds like me.
yeah.
Maybe somebody who just got a $1 trillion compensation package.
Exactly.
I can tell. Is that the EE3?
I don't know.
This is from Return of the Jedi. The one that they're auctioning is the one
Is the Empire
from
one.
Empire.
Gotcha.
But also up for auction. It's December 5th through the 7th in London at Prop Store. You get Harrison Ford's fedora from Temple of Doom. You get the stunt axe used by Jack Torrance in The Shining. I don't know.
I think they
it's
got a
usable.
Buddy the Elf jumpsuit too.
Yeah, Buddy the Elf. You've got Tobey Maguire's symbiote suit with lenses from Spider-Man 3.
Oh.
That's
Give
going
me
up
Spider
for
Day
auction.
Night Fever.
Exactly. So you can go online and take a look at the items and bid on them in the beginning of December.
Does that
$900,000 is
A
insane.
lot of money. Yes.
It's stupid money, yeah. But here's something a little more affordable. This is only $15, and I think you can get with this.
Yeah, I want this one.
The Sheep with the Eye Funko Pop.
It's fantastic. No
He's so
notes.
cute.
It's from Alien
That
Earth.
damn sheep.
That damn sheep. The eyeball creature latched onto the sheep, and it's in Funko style. They've got a whole line of alien figures at Funko. That,
Hold on a second. I just saw a crossover potential here because Fox is now owned by Disney.
yes,
So you can have that darn cat and that damn sheep
that damn
crossover
sheep.
movie.
We don't have a
Darn
Timothy.
cat, what a deep cut.
We don't have a Timothy Oliphant Funko yet, I don't think. But anyway,
He's so cute.
he's
I
certainly
love him.
he's
doesn't
cute. He's
He's not as ominous looking as the live action because that one
Oh.
is just like
Yeah, not even
yeah.
close.
This is adorable as opposed to the
cute.
real one.
that's how they get you.
Exactly. I would not leave that on the shelf unopened. I would.
You got to take that one out. Yeah.
'Cause that
Ooh,
will-
wait a
it'll come
minute.
and get you.
If you put this on the shelf opposite a Weeping Angel Funko Pop, do they both cancel each other out?
Dios mío.
Oh my.
I think so.
Let's see. What did you consume this week? Who wants to go first? I'll wait. Rebecca's got movies to review. So let's.
I do
start
have
there.
a lot of stuff I gotta review. Real quick before I talk about movies, there are two shows that I'm obsessed with right now. One is on Netflix called Death by Lightning, and it is a 4-part miniseries about the election and assassination of President James A. Garfield. No, hold on. No, don't leave. Come back. It's actually really
I saw the trailer for this, and it interested me.
It is so good. It stars Michael Shannon as James A. Garfield, Nick Offerman as Chester A. Arthur. Let's see, Matthew McFadden as the guy who eventually assassinates President Garfield.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Bradley Whitford is there. Betty Gilpin is there. Shea Wiggum is there.
Wilford Brimley was there in real life.
But this show rocks. I'm obsessed with but I'm also a big fan of American history, so I think this show is awesome.
Or as Tack Blueberry in the, or no, it's Sean says, everyone's favorite lazy lasagna loving ex-president Garfield.
The
Womp womp.
God, yeah, it's real good, you guys. If you're a history fan, like I am. And then the other show debuted on Apple TV yesterday called Pluribus, the new Vince Gilligan show.
Let's talk about it.
But also, I don't want to say too much about it because I didn't know a whole heck of a lot about it going in, and I think that's the preferred way to approach the show.
I didn't even know the genre until this morning, and then I went, "Oh, tell me more."
I knew
Yeah.
a little bit from the trailer, but also what I thought I knew, I did not know.
Yes. It's so good. It's just so, Apple TV didn't even send screeners out for this, and I'm kind of glad that they didn't because
They don't need to. I mean,
too much knowledge would have dissipated amongst the crowd before the show even aired, and I'm glad that it didn't.
here's what you need to know going into this. It's Vince Gilligan. It's Rhea
Seahorn.
Seahorn, and you're gonna be watching the whole episode just on the edge of your seat like this. Like, what is gonna happen next? What is
I will
going
say-
on here?
I will say, metaphors a little heavy-handed, but it as a story I think is very engaging, and I didn't look at my phone once during
Yeah.
both episodes. So
Oh, you watched the second episode already? I've only seen
Oh,
the
yeah.
first one. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, I
I
watched
watched the
both of
second
them.
one today. for
Well,
sure.
Hideo Kojima says that it's the best trailer or the best premiere he's ever seen.
It's very
Yeah.
good.
It is very
And,
good.
like Bug Hunter says, also takes place in Albuquerque.
It
Vince
does take place in
Gilligan's
Albuquerque.
love for the American Southwest continues to show.
So those are the TV shows that ranting and raving about. Movies. I have a lot of movies to talk. When I say a lot of movies, I have 4 movies to talk about.
That's a lot.
I know. It is too many.
Well, and here's the deal: we're entering award season, so I'm gonna be getting a lot of movies to talk about for the next couple of months. The first 2 are pretty women focused. The first one, Sydney Sweeney stars as Christy Martin, I think is her last name, a female boxer who. This is Sydney Sweeney's swing, pun intended, at a biopic. And I say this all the time about Sydney Sweeney. I really respect her hustle. But then an interview came out that she did this week where she didn't really denounce the American Eagle jeans commercial that she did. And so everyone's like, oh, okay, so she like actually sucks. But she takes a swing at a biopic playing this boxer, Christy Martin, who was like the top female boxer throughout the 90s. And the movie itself, it's okay. The real standout performance in this movie is Ben Foster, who you might recognize as Angel from X-Men: The Last Stand.
Oh, okay.
But he plays her trainer turned abusive husband, and his performance, I think, is really, really good. And heavy trigger warning for domestic violence, because she was the victim of domestic violence, and they actually show the scene in which she actually almost dies, and it was really brutal to watch. Overall, it's kind of a meh movie, but
But you and I know, Rebecca, that Sydney Sweeney can act. I mean, 'cause we watch Euphoria.
so here's the thing: she can act as a teenager. But I don't think I'm convinced by her acting as an adult.
Oh, okay. Because I
Yeah.
haven't seen, other than Madam Web, I haven't seen her in much.
Yeah, I'm just not, like I said, I respect her hustle, but I'm not entirely convinced that she can carry anything
Okay.
else. Also, in the vein of womanhood, Die My Love, it's that new Jennifer Lawrence, Robert Pattinson movie, written and directed by Lynn Ramsey, who did We Need to Talk About Kevin a couple of years ago, if you saw that.
Oh, yes.
Really good. Lynn Ramsey is really good at making you feel uncomfortable. And I do have an unpopular opinion that Die My Love is one of those movies that maybe men should withhold their opinions on, because it is a movie about a woman experiencing postpartum depression on top of already having mental health issues. And so it's a really tough watch.
I like that stand, and I like that you bring that up, because there are quite a few things that people in my demographic in particular maybe sometimes need to just stand by and say, hey, I'm going to be quiet now. Tell me what you thought.
Yeah, it's one of those movies, and I personally think this locks in Jennifer Lawrence's second Oscar. She gives a really excellent performance in this.
I've heard many people say that she's amazing in this.
Wow.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm biased because I've always loved Jennifer Lawrence, but she really delivers an excellent performance in this. And like I said, it is about postpartum depression and mental health issues in women, so it is really hard to watch. And her husband, played by Robert Pattinson, can only stand by and watch and not really do anything to help. So if this is something you have experienced in your own personal life, might be worth a watch. I'm not saying go out to the theaters to watch it, but it is a very good watch. Also, speaking of history, yes, Tony.
I have a question. Mostly related just to Jennifer Lawrence. Why I don't dive into the zeitgeist of pop culture celebrity stuff very much. Why is she going around talking about how terrible her interviews were in the last 10 years ago?
She
going on with
experiences
that?
the same thing I experiences, where I think every single thing I've done in my past is cringe.
Oh.
And she also experiences that. She did an interview, because she's doing the press circuit right now, right?
yeah.
And she talks about recently how, one, she thinks all of her past interviews and stuff were bad, because she, like me, just thinks everything I've done in my past is cringe. But also, she also whenever she was acting, she felt embarrassed because she finds acting to be this embarrassing thing. But then when she worked with Christian Bale on American Hustle, she realized, oh, this is actually like a job, and it like has worked to kind of get over the embarrassment of it. And honestly, just like the way she's been treated in media, like she has been pretty vocal about how she hates doing interviews because things get taken out of context. So like she recently did an interview about, I think it was on Los Culturistas, but she said, I don't think we had an intimacy coordinator on Die My Love.
Oh.
And that got taken out of context, and people were like, we need to stop acting like not having an intimacy coordinator on sets is like a badge of honor. And then she did a different interview in which she and Robert Pattinson were talking about how comfortable they were and how like they did have an intimacy coordinator, and that's why she hates giving interviews, because all of the things she says gets taken out of context.
Yeah, they need to edit it for a sensational byline or headline, or no one's going to click on the article.
Yeah, unrelated, I did just read a book this week called Girl on Girl, and it's all about how we have turned on women in the late 90s and the early aughts in pop media, like pop culture, and blah, blah. I thought it was good. Stuff I already knew, so it's on the wrong desk. It needs to be on somebody else's desk to read. Speaking of history, again, there's a movie coming out this week called Nuremberg.
Oh, yeah.
Stars Russell Crowe, Michael Shannon. It's got a stacked cast. Rami Malek is there. The trailers for this movie make it look so boring. It's not, actually. I was watching this movie and I was like, why do I feel like I'm watching The Avengers? Because it is all about, it's post World War II, and Michael Shannon plays a Supreme Court Justice, Justice Jackson, and he's trying to assemble a team. He's trying to create the trials of Nuremberg and put these criminals on trial on a global stage for their crimes against humanity. And it's a solid movie, you guys. Take your dad to it. If you're, it is definitely a movie for dads.
As soon as I find him, I'll take him.
But
we don't know where he's at.
The writer-director for this movie, I don't have his name up at the top of my head, but if you look up the filmography of this guy, I was like, why is this movie funny? And two, why does it feel like I'm watching an Avengers movie? Because this guy wrote Zodiac, directed by David Fincher, The Amazing Spider-Man from 2012. A couple of other, Ready or Not, he worked in the Independence Day sequel, Independence Day Resurgence.
Really?
His filmography is insane, and so for him to be doing Nuremberg, it really felt like when Craig Mazin went from doing superhero movie to Chernobyl. And just a really excellent movie. And then the one we're all dying to talk about, Predator Badlands, Dan Trachtenberg's third installment in his Predator franchise. This movie rules, you guys. I'm begging you to go out to the theater to see this movie. It is a very simple story. Deck, the young Predator, he's a runt. He's developed as a runt of the Yautja. And he's like, I'm actually going to go to the worst planet and kill the worst thing. The thing that multiple people tell him, hey, you can't kill this thing. And I'm going to go kill it. And so
he came to Earth and killed capitalism?
Yeah. Can't kill it. But he goes to the Death Planet, and he's the runt who doesn't know what he's really doing, so things do not really go well for him. And then he meets up with Elle Fanning's character Thea, who is a Weyland-Yutani synthetic who's missing the bottom half of her. And if I told you guys this was a buddy cop action movie,
yes,
got that vibe from the trailer. Yeah,
it is a buddy cop action movie. It's classic hero's journey, classic found family story. This is it. You can take this formula and slap it on literally any other setting, and it works. It's crazy to see it work on a Predator movie. There's no humans in this movie, so that's why it's rated PG-13, because all of the action and gore is fake and pretend.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they Sam Raimi Drag Me to Hell it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys, it's Elle Fanning I've always been a big Elle Fanning fan, but she is the comedic relief of this movie and the heart of this movie. I am a sucker, and I definitely almost cried a couple of times
Really?
because there's some stuff in there that makes you go, "Oh my god, I can't believe I'm going to cry at this Predator movie." And it's one where I definitely clapped when the credits started rolling. I started clapping.
Really?
Oh,
All right.
yeah. You guys, go see
Can't
it.
wait.
I'm begging.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Let's see. Who wants to go next? Lee.
I'll go quickly. Okay. Going into the last final season of My Hero Academia, I've been waiting for a number of episodes to rack up before giving my thoughts on it. And they're really pulling out all the stops. So I like superheroes. I really like superheroes. So show me something new. Show me two dudes fighting each other in the middle of the ocean while there's a rampaging storm going on and there's waves crashing over them while they're just beating the shit out of each other.
Wow.
I'm there.
Oh, Aquaman. Got it.
Yeah. Show me a dude whose power is that he absorbs other people's powers, but one of the side effects is every time he uses them, he de-ages.
Ooh.
So show me a guy who gets Benjamin buttoned into babyhood.
Oh,
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay.
I loved it. It is absolutely bonkers, but it's like all of the things that happen to a long-running anime series are not here. There's not lots of standing around and yelling exposition at each other for 12 minutes so that you can cut down on the animation budget. This is like, we know this is the end of the story, so we're just going to make everything crazy and cool. So it's been quite a bit of fun. So then I thought I'd check out Devil May Cry. Maybe because I didn't play the games, I don't know, but I found it obnoxious and only made it 2 episodes. And
Lee, I thought that was good. You should keep going, man.
I will keep going then on
Okay.
your recommendation because sometimes I'm a little harsh on things, but like the animation was fine. I wanted to strangle the main character. But
Yeah, well, that's Dante. I mean,
maybe, right. And see, like I said, I never played the game, so I don't know. So we started Peacemaker Season 2, Bird Blindness. That's all I have to say.
the size of that parrot.
Yeah, like, that duck tried to take my head off. Bake Off had its finale last night.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'm saying nothing.
Well, I'll ask you when we stop
But
here.
I do say that if Bake Off ever gets to a point where they need somebody to go and eat the cake that's left over, just call me.
Okay.
You know I'm available. Don't be shy about it either.
Are you
Just-
allowed
No.
I often
to
wonder
just call you and tell you about it?
I often wondered what happens to all that food.
I think the staff eats it because I was watching.
Yeah, there's a lot of crew.
I was watching Last Meal, and they were talking about how the crew eats what's left, so that they
okay.
make a lot of the food. So, and I watched the Last Meal with Christoph Waltz, which is really entertaining because it's always fun for me to watch a German try to translate American humor because they are a very literal people culturally. And our sense of humor is just wacky bullshit to them. And a lot of times I think they just want to say, will you stop for just a minute and think about the words coming out of your mouth? Because
That's not American.
It's all
No.
crazy. It's all crazy cacapoo heads. So
It would
I will
not
never
go
think-
over.
Yeah.
It would not go over my head. I am
Yeah.
too fast. I would catch it.
I would catch it.
Stranger Things, we're excited about Stranger Things season 5, especially with Darabont doing a couple episodes. So we went back and watched season 4 again, and I realized halfway through they had some issues. They had to stop filming between the middle of the season because of COVID. And then when they came back, there was a writer's strike. And then there was letting Winona Ryder, because her literally has a writer in every contract she's done since Beetlejuice came out, that if there's a second Beetlejuice movie, she's to be released from whatever she's doing so she can go do it. So they had those three things come up, which means you get the uncanny side effect of Sadie Sink aging from a kid to an adult very, very visibly before your eyes. Like she's 15 and then she's almost 20, right? So the rest of them still look kind of like kids, but it's wild. You can tell that Netflix is a streaming service that relies on minutes watched because they were milking every freaking minute of this season, and that's my only complaint. It could have been 2 episodes shorter. It could have been a little better. It's still a very entertaining show. I get a kick out of it. The Witcher season 4. A lot of people complaining about Liam Hemsworth because the cult of Cavill is really wildly obsessed with that guy, and he's a fine actor. He's a really good actor. This is not me complaining about Cavill, but people get recast all the time, and Hemsworth the Lesser is doing just fine. He's just fine as Geralt. He's just fine. Let him play the part that he's played. Enjoy your silly fantasy show. He grunts just as well as Cavill did. So that's just how it's going to be. And then if you really, going back to Community, we watched a season 2 episode where they found a trampoline on the other side of some hedges. And the whole episode goes on and on and on. And then they realize the guy that owns the trampoline is a racist. And there's been... And not only that, like, he's got a swastika on his chest. And they never quite show it, but he points to it and says, "Oh, it's going to be amazed when it's done." And it's just, it's so funny. But it's like, when you watch this stuff and you're watching the Russo brothers, the people who made the greatest Marvel entertainment there is, objectively, and this was their training ground, was this. And it's just mind-boggling. And then finally started checking out a new tabletop game called Conflict 47. It takes place in 1947 when the Dresden bombing happened a few years prior, and that opened a rift to another dimension. Ooh. And a secret society used that opportunity to overthrow the Third Reich and keep World War II going. So they're doing it by doing freaky, weird science in the old German laboratories. The Russians are building giant bear men and mecha suits. And FDR...
Wait, bear men in mecha suits or bear men and mecha suits?
How about both? And then to combat all of this, somebody decides to wheel FDR into a rift, and he comes back as God.
All right.
This tracks.
We want to talk about this.
I guess.
Is this my favorite thing ever? Yes.
Got Lee written all over it.
That's all I got. It's wacky cuckoo.
All right.
I'll go quick.
Tony? Yeah.
Yep. Finished all the Nice House on the Sea comics that are available, and I really like this series. Apparently, the next one isn't due out until like next year sometime or something. Anyway, check it out. James Tinian IV doing some really interesting horror sci-fi stuff. For TV, we already talked about Pluribus. Very cool. Can't wait to watch the second episode. Abbott Elementary, still firing on all cylinders. Very, very good stuff. And Chad Powers. I didn't know last episode was the last episode, but it's only like 6 episodes for this season. I highly recommend that show. Very, very good.
Only 6 episodes?
Yeah, it's a short one. We went and saw a movie last night, my wife and I.
Predator?
It wasn't Predator. Hopefully that'll be next week. It was The Roof Man, and it was good. It tells like a fun kind of heartwarming and sad story with some decent comedy along the way.
It's a cute movie.
It is. It's a cute movie. I think it overstayed its welcome a little bit in the second act, but
sure.
But I don't know how else you would have cut it to get the point across that they wanted to during the movie. So yeah, it's good.
Have a roof eating epidemic that destroys all the roofs, and then Roof Man has to fight back because he's the Lord of the
Roof
Roofs.
Man is the epidemic. He's eating all the roofs.
Oh, yeah.
Roof Man.
So I don't know if it's I don't think you need to rush out to see this before it leaves theaters, but definitely give it a shot when it's on video on demand or on a streaming service. It's good. Channing Tatum, you get to see him actually do a little bit of flexing of his acting chops.
Charming Tatum.
Yep, charming Tatum, exactly. And Kirsten Dunst also does a really good job opposite him. And then games played. I finished Borderlands 4 all the way through. Took me about 70-ish hours. Wow. And I still ended up skipping probably a good third of the side missions because I maxed my character level out by 2/3 of the way through the game. So I just figured I'll just run through the rest of the main story. It's finally in a technically sound state. It still performs not great as far as what the hardware requirements are for the visuals you get. on the screen for the PC, but it's stable now, so you're not going to be crashing all the time like you were at the beginning. So I think it's the best playing Borderlands game they've ever made. The story I thought was good. Overall, it's my only two complaints are you reach the level cap too fast if you like to do side missions, and it should run better.
It should.
It should run better.
My only complaint: it should run better.
It should run better, but
I tried plugging it into my Commodore; it wouldn't run.
yeah, it probably made your Commodore explode.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's I think that's it for me. And
All right,
on to the next person.
Rob.
Alrighty. A.K. Jemison, done.
All right.
I'm still enjoying this book, Once a Crooked Man, by David McCallum. There's been a new twist that has surprised me, which was very pleasant. Let's see, this week, media, football because football, Fringe because Fringe Season 3, and it's getting to the points that I remember certain things about the later seasons of Fringe, and I'm like, yes, please bring more of this. This is good. And again, I'll say John Noble as both Walter Bishop and alternate Walter Bishop.
So good.
Although I'm finding a new appreciation for Anna Torv's versions of Olivia and alternate Olivia as well, because there are some subtleties I'd forgotten about that the alternate Olivia had that the main character doesn't, and the way that she portrays those characters differently is just so incredibly well done. Gas Station in Space, still enjoying that. Sorry, Deep Space Nine, for those of you who don't know.
Oh, I'm sitting here thinking, like, is that a star? They're made of gas.
Yeah. And for the first time, watched a movie that is much older, significantly older than me. Some Like It Hot. Tony Curtis, Jack Lemmon,
Such a good
and
movie.
One of my
Marilyn Monroe.
favorite movies.
So
Delightful.
good.
Had a lot of fun watching this.
Had you seen it before?
I had not.
Oh my
So
god!
it was
I
one of
love that
those-
movie.
Sarah's like, well, let's watch this. I'm like, let's watch this. And I do not regret it. And it also has a train. Did not show what railroad it was from, which saves it, but
I'm sure the internet
a
knows.
train. I'm sure the
I'm
internet
a
does know.
man. Well, nobody's
I'm a
perfect.
boy. Yeah, and I was just like, that's an ending. That's a way to end that conversation.
Oh, it's so
Comics
good.
really quick. Batman, I think this is 4. Matt Fraction. Batmobile cover.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
They're still letting that hack, right?
There's still in that hack right. And it's fun. The Gotham PD has declared war on bats, and I'll just leave it at that for now.
Wow.
There's also a new bat signal, which I can't say anything about because it is hilarious once you realize what it is.
They gave him a beeper.
If only. I will tell you that they gave it to Harvey Bullock.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe 13, Dreadnought work. The Dreadnoughts are not just some rough and tumble Australian biker gang. They're a lot more Mad Max enclave at this point, and they're taking on Cobra. Yeah. I was surprised at how much I really enjoyed this issue, which shouldn't surprise me because it's Joshua Williams whose writing I've enjoyed for many years, but seeing the Dreadnoughts in a different light, really like that. Birds of Prey 27, Birds of Prey taking on the Shadow Army, and things are afoot. There's questionable people inside the Birds of Prey organization, and things happen. Leave that there. Quick hit for both the absolute titles and the ultimate titles, because there's some interesting parallels this week in the stories. Absolute Superman 13 and Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion number 5. Big battles going on, a lot of revelations on both sides in both books, and a lot happening here. Absolute Green Lantern number 8 and Ultimates number 17. Backstories of Joe Mullane in the Absolute Universe and Reed Richards in the Ultimate Universe.
Wow.
And looking at how their backstories are told and revelations they have about things that readers may have known in certain cases but just assumed. Very well done. And then Absolute Batman annual number 1 and Ultimate Spider-Man number 22. And again with Carrie, fantastic book.
So good. Ultimate
Big
Spider-Man
battles in
is so
this
good.
one. And this is, if you've seen the memes going around of Batman breaking the white supremacist's arm, this is the issue you want. Use it as a primer. And lastly, just a reminder, today is day 2 of Wasatch Comic-Con at Valley Fair Mall in West Valley in Utah. If you have some time, that'll be going until 7 o'clock this evening. Check it out.
You heading out?
I am heading out a little later this afternoon to go and check it out, yes.
Okay.
So if you see me, say hey.
Look for Rob. I've just got a couple of things to recommend. First of all, Fantastic Four for Steps is on Disney+, so please do enjoy. Rewatched V for Vendetta, as we do every year on the 5th of November. One of my wife's favorite movies of all time.
Really?
Carrie, have you gone back and read the graphic novel lately?
Here's the thing about the graphic novel. I bought a new copy 10 years ago for Sue when she confessed to me that this is one of her favorite movies of all time.
Yeah.
And I said, here is the graphic novel. And she said, I'm not interested in that. It's the movie I like.
I don't care about that.
And I don't know what she did with that copy. I've got to go and pick up a new one.
If I might, really quick on that note, they have just released it in DC Compact Comics format. You
Oh.
get the whole thing for $10.
Oh, terrific.
Yeah,
That's what I'll do.
I just read a review from somebody who was talking about the 20th anniversary of the movie, and then they were like, so we went back and reread the graphic novel. And he said it's one of the most terrifying reads that he's had in decades.
Oh, it's
Oh,
more
it is.
it's more important every year.
That it's more frightening now than it was when it was written then, and he was reacting to Thatcher when he wrote it in the
Yeah.
80s. Yeah.
Exactly. So go and watch it again. The 20th anniversary will be next year. Now they're going to re-release it in theaters. But the big recommend I have right now is if you're looking for something to watch, it's a quick, I think, 10 episodes. The Lowdown. If you're missing the Coen brothers working together because they're doing their separate thing now,
That's me. I miss those guys.
this is perfect for you. It's Ethan Hawke as the lead. It's the first time that I've kind of liked Ethan Hawke.
You don't like
Moon Knight?
Ethan Hawke?
Never cared for him, really.
You didn't like him in wasn't he in
was in Moon Knight,
yeah.
Moon Knight? He was good
Yeah.
in Moon Knight.
He was a good bad guy. But he's really good in this as the protagonist, the truth
Didn't
story.
like him in Before Sunrise?
No, I didn't.
What about After Sunrise?
Yeah.
What about Before Sunset?
What about
yeah,
Tequila Sunrise?
What about After Dinner Mint?
Yeah. This is so good, and Sue was enjoying it as well because she was raised in Tulsa, in Oklahoma, and that's where the whole thing takes place. It's Sterling Harjo, who did Reservation Dogs. It's his project,
Show.
Love Reservation Dogs.
and it's a murder mystery detective story. Ethan Hawke plays a journalist for a very small newspaper. You know, it's like almost like a penny saver, but you know.
All you had to say was same guy as Reservation Dogs, and I'm in. That
It's
show
so
is
good.
Absolutely phenomenal.
The performances, the story, the acting, everything about this show is just so good. I just can't say enough about it. So The Lowdown, go ahead and give that a try. Dare you? All right.
Dog dare.
I double dog dare you. All right. Well, let's head over to the after party, shall we?
Yeah.
I mean, I can only be there for about 5 minutes, but I'll be there.
He's got to go play with his balls.
I gotta go. Ball.
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 There's only
Right,
one.
my bad.
He's only
My
got
bad.
one.
Yeah, I only got the one.
Yep.
It's true.
Boy.
It is absolutely true. But anyway, thanks for all being here. Thank you very much. We're headed over to the after party now. GeekShowGotThisCovered.com. If you want to support the show, come on over. Come on over.
The water's warm.
Yes. Live long and prosper,
For all the
bitches.
wrong reasons.